Hey, what's up? I was just jamming out to my own theme music. I think someone just followed me. I don't know, but that was really loud. What's up, guys? There's a poll up to. Oh yeah, use that emote. Big Ricky Shane Page head emote. I got some emotes up on the thing now. There's first tier is my head, and then come on, Puff, chill out. You'll 30 seconds ain't that long, dog. So there's a big head. If you first tier, second tier is the Ricky Shane Page wrestling buddy, and then the third tier is the GCW RSP title. So yeah. I don't know. I think that means someone subscribed. I can't. My alert box isn't working for some reason. So whatever is going on. Yeah, someone subscribed. Nice. Andrew Handshoe. Thank you. Appreciate it. And that means somebody subscribed. Let me turn that down. That shit is loud. And I don't mean for it to be that loud, guys, because it's going to be really loud if people keep doing that. So let me go fix that. But yeah, there's a poll up. I want you to go vote on the poll, please, because it will determine which match we watch first. So I found an old hard drive that had like it's just some matches from like 2012 on it for some reason. Like, I think I was gonna like maybe have someone make me a music video or something, and it just never happened. So I haven't had a computer in so long that I just haven't looked at this stuff. So there's like a bunch of matches from 2012, things like that I haven't seen in a long time. So that's what we're going to be watching today. Oh, why is this saying Puff spanning? You're not spamming. Puff, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just put this Nightbot thing on here, so it's oh, stop spamming emotes. I'll fix that. It's all good, man. So yeah, we're gonna watch a match, and hopefully, guys, listen seriously. Like, I hope I'm doing this right, because I'm learning all of this stuff on the fly, as they say. Looks like the Necro Butcher is getting the most likes on that. So that's probably what we're gonna watch first. The most votes. It's not a death match, just so everybody knows. It was a part of a tournament here in Cleveland for HKW, which was Hard Knocks Wrestling. It was like, I think it was called the Great 8 or something like that. Yeah, the Great 8 is what it was called. And it was like an 8-man tournament, like King of the Ring style. And the first round, I wrestled RBI, whom some of you may know. Some of you may not know. You should know who RBI is. Isaiah Bonds, Cleveland legend. Not really, but yeah. And then I wrestled the Necro Butcher in the second round, which, you know, is always fun. It was a crazy match, to be honest. Like, I've never been hit so hard. Oh, snap. Someone followed. Again, my alert box is not working for some reason. I'll figure this stuff out, guys. This is much harder than I originally thought it was going to be. I'm figuring it out as we go. I'm like teaching myself how to do this stuff, so bear with me, please. I'm trying to... How do I sound? Does everything sound okay? Does it look all right? I got a light and stuff. I still haven't got my webcam yet because there's like a webcam famine, and you can't find webcams anywhere. I ordered one. Yes, I did get Coates. I did get a laptop. I bought one. It's a MSI 15. Nice little gaming laptop. Got enough RAM for me to do this, which is nice. Yeah, it's definitely way better than my phone, and I can do more things. But I'm using like this software that it's called OBS Live. And basically, you can just like do certain things with it, and I'm just messing with it, trying to figure it out. And like I said, it's not hard by any means. Oh, another follow. Thank you, Jobber Radio. For some reason, my alert box isn't working. It would have popped up on the screen, but yeah. I will figure that out for the next one because it's not working on this one. Let me go look at this real quick. Just guys, let me have a little look see and see what's going on. I don't know. I'm not sure what the problem is here. Let's try maybe move up. I don't know if that'll work. We'll see if anybody else follows me again. Yeah, I got a webcam on the way, and I like HD, 60 frames, 1080p, all that stuff, and I have a microphone on the way. So I'm sure this doesn't sound great because it's just using the mic from my laptop. But all this stuff is really hard to find. Front Smith Grind, what's up, dude? So all this stuff is really hard to find now because everything is online. Like everybody's going to school online, people are working online. So a lot of these like webcams and microphones and stuff like that are like all getting taken up. And then if you do find them, they're like 3 times what they're supposed to be. Like the webcam I wanted usually goes for like $150, and they're selling them for like $500. Like it's insane. Like it's just also just not cool. Like fuck all you people for doing that. That's lame. But yeah, so there's some stuff in the chat too. So if you do !merch, it will take you to my pro wrestling tees. If you do !Twitter, if I know how to spell Twitter right, Twitter comes up, Facebook, Instagram, and important one is !donate. That will take you to a donation thing that you can donate through PayPal. So that, you know, it's not necessary, but if you would like to, that would help me out, pay for a lot of these things that I'm buying to make the stream better. And I bought a PS4 and the capture card for that. So I am not a gamer at all, but I will be playing some games. I think I got like God of War, Spider-Man, something else. It came with like a bundle or whatever. So yeah. All right. I'm pretty sure that we know who won the poll, but I will check anyways. Because, just to be fair, okay, an astounding 71% as of right now is going to Necro Butcher. So let's just say we'll watch that one first because, you know, it seems to be what everybody wants to watch. All right. So, from home I found out inflated prices of webcam. Yeah, dude, it's crazy how expensive webcams are right now. Even the microphone I wanted on Amazon was like $300, and usually it's like $100. So I've like had to order it off of it, like not on Amazon, like from other stores because they're price gouging everybody. Like it's super annoying. Assassin's Creed, yeah, dude, seriously, like hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, anything like that, and tell me what games to play. I have no idea what games to play whatsoever. Oh, also 440 shirt. If you hit !440H. Oh, where am I doing this at? !440H. It will take you to a link to buy the 440 shirt. Not this one, not the silver one. Just the plain neon green one. That takes you to Atticus Coger's wrestling tees, and you can buy one of these shirts. The gray ones, I don't know if we have anymore. You'd have to, maybe Atticus Coger's Big Cartel. He might have them there. He's kind of taking care of the 440 merch for right now until we figure something out. But yeah, if you want one of the 440 shirts, hit it up. Okay, let's watch myself versus the Necro Butcher from 2012. I honestly don't really know if this match is any good, so don't be disappointed when it's not. Um, oh, another follow? Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Darkside95. I appreciate it. Seriously, I appreciate all the follows, guys. Subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to watch Necro Butcher versus myself from HKW 2012. Let me know if there's anything, if you can't hear anything, if like the picture's not working, just let me know, because again, I'm just trying this stuff out. Like, I don't know much about it. I'm still figuring it out. If the audio levels are messed up, hit me up in the chat so I know. All right, we're going to watch myself versus Necro Butcher. Let's go. Oh, another follow. Yeah. Yeah. I'll sub Russ, brother. I'm getting a capture card before we watch me and Necro Butcher. I'm going to get a capture card that I can hook my VCR up to, and I will definitely be doing some backyard wrestling, watching HWF and all sorts of stuff. Don't you worry about that. And there's a little project that me and myself and Marion Fontaine are working on for the summer. Russ, you will be contacted, my friend. Don't you worry about that. Let's watch me and Necro Butcher. Let me know if anything's working in the chat, guys. All right. Here we go. So, is everything working? Does it look good? Sound okay? Let me know. Yes, I have worked for Jersey All Pro. In like 2008, 2009, I worked there a couple times. So I used to come out to Scroopius Pip song, which I love Scroopius Pip. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's a British rapper. He's awesome. So the first match when I wrestled Isaiah Bonds, oh, thanks for the follow. I knocked over the entrance when I came out. It literally fell and almost hit me in the head. So that's why I came out all like slow like that. Oh, got a subscription for 2 months. Tier 1. Thanks you, Alt Function. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. But yeah, so just try to not pay attention to the terrible, terrible camera work on this. This is a very small or indie. Yeah, so doesn't he do Paul Robinson's theme bad times? Yes, he does do Paul Robinson's theme. He goes to Progress. I met him at Progress, actually. This was long before I met him. And I remember emailing Scroopius and asking him if I could use his song because I was on a TV show called Prime, and we needed permission to be able to use theme music. So, like, I emailed him. And when I met him, he actually remembered and stuff, so it was pretty cool. Look at Necro Butcher. It's a man. Oh God, what was the name of that Scroopius Pip song? The Struggle. That's what it was called. The Struggle. He's awesome. Yeah, look at that hair, man. Kind of long and short. This is back when my hair grew. It doesn't grow anymore. Probably too many light bulbs taking it out. Oh, also, live commentary over the microphone, over the house PA. You know you're at a good indie when that's going down. I can't even begin to tell you guys how feared the Necro Butcher was on the indies. He was a scary, scary man, and you could tell at certain times I was being very, very nice and like not trying not to like hit him and stuff. One, he's old as fuck. I mean, this was 8 years ago, and he was still an old man then. And two, he will knock your fucking dick in the dirt if you fuck with him. So I was being real easy with him. Necro is the best. I saw him eat an insect during an ROH show. Dude, I'll tell you what. When Necro was having that hot run in like 2008, 2009 at Ring of Honor, like the HDNet era, that was dope. That was dope. He could have been the world champion, and I'm surprised he wasn't. It's sad to see that he's so sick and stuff now. I mean, disregard his politics and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's just I liked him as a wrestler, and like it's sad to see him looking so sick and stuff. I hope he's all right. He's always really nice to me, even though he like kicked me in the face and stuff a lot. The Necro Butcher, he used to wear boots when he wrestled back in the day, like early IWA Mid-South. Dude, his hands are, oh my God. Anyways, dude, they don't build people like the Necro Butcher anymore. He's like made of steel, man. Like he's like when he hits you is like it's just so much worse than when anybody else hits you. It's like not fun at all. What happened to him? I think he has like he has some sort of health issue. I don't really know what's going on with him, to be honest. Like, he wrestled Schlack at an ICW show recently, and he just looked really sick. And I know that was kind of like one of his last matches, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with him. I was never that close with Necro, so, but I just know that he's sick. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I was working that neck hard. I think in the first round he wrestled somebody and got his neck worked on, so I was just doing it. You know, trying to go out there and tell stories, guys. This was a mistake, just so everybody knows. This was a mistake on my part. I was marking out, and I said, Necro, can we do the barroom fight? And he goes, sure, we can do that. And I was marking out like a little schoolboy, and I shouldn't have done it because it hurt real bad. So I'm not going to talk, and I'm just going to let you guys hear this. Notice the first punch I give him is really nice. Watch. Second one, not as nice. Just to let everybody know. Dude. That was all I could take. I remember when we were talking, he was like, just go down when you're ready. And I literally, the third one, I was like, I'm done. I cannot. If he punches me again, I'm going to die. Like, he hit me so hard. It felt like my jaw was like this for like 2 weeks. It was awful. And again, I was just marking out. Again, I like wrestling just as much as everybody else. And Necro Butcher was like the man when I first started watching wrestling, or when I started getting into indie wrestling, 2002, 3, watching like King of the Death 2003. He was dope. So I was just like marking out and wanting to do his stuff. Oof. His hands, man, they're so huge and like literally like they're not like normal people's hands. As weird as that sounds. It's true though. He's just made of a different. He's just made differently. There was literally like 8 people in the crowd for this too, which was funny. I can't believe they had commentary over the PA. Oh! I forgot about that. Dude, Necro was the man. Has anybody seen, oh, Jesus. What was that? No sold that. Did anybody see when he wrestled Toby Klein in King of the Death 2003 and Toby Klein threw a VCR at his head? If you haven't seen that clip, go look it up. It is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Like, it's real gross. Real gross. Look at my Dare shirt on, class of 2016. I think it was like a large. Look how skinny I was. Oh man, this is depressing. The VCR shot? Yeah, it was at IWA King of the Death 2003. I think that IWTV is gonna stream that soon, like maybe this weekend. It's definitely worth a watch, man. That whole show is dope. Like, not even just the deathmatch stuff. There's a bunch of good wrestling matches, like Chris Hero and Homicide, and Chris Hero, BJ Whitmer. There's like a cool 6-way scramble with like M-Dog, Alex Shelley, Sanjay Dutt, also like Nate Webb and Jerry Lynn, I think. Or Jerry Lynn wrestles Alex Shelley. Oh, there's a bunch of cool matches on that. I have that VHS tape somewhere, and when I was working for Ian, I bought the DVD from him. Like when I won King of the Death, I think I bought the DVD for King of the Death 2003 because I loved it so much. Oh, well, I mean, not everybody can not do drugs, I guess. If you see, I got a Dare flag in my room right there. Pretty sick. Look at this. Yeah, up top with the Necro Butcher. Let's do it. Do I do Superplex? No way. Oh, wow, I did. I didn't think he would take that. That's crazy. That's funny. That's super funny. 2002 through 2005 IWA Mid-South was when I went to indie shows on the regular. Good times. Dude, you couldn't mess with Ian back then, dude. That was like his height, you know? He was killing it back then. You ever get to see the Cage? Yes, Jabba Radio. I have seen Cage of Death. It's like an hour long. I could agree with most of it, to be honest. I was happy with my rankings. I've only had 2 King of the Death or Cage of Deaths, and a couple of them were in there. So thank you, I appreciate it. Watch this. Punch me right in the face. Boom! Double underhook. Nice. Me and the Necro Butcher, guys. What do you think? Mr. Fooled ya. I don't know why this. Oh, stop spamming caps. Sorry, guys. I gotta figure out this Nightbot thing and what. Why it's doing that. I didn't really look through the settings on it, so my bad, guys. So yeah, that was me and the Necro Butcher. He's the man, obviously, right? I mean, the Necro Butcher rules. So there was that. So like, all these matches are real random. Like, I had an old hard drive, and I said I plugged it in when I got this laptop, and I just found them, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna. What can I do with these? Because I don't think any of these are on any streaming services anywhere. Oh, you see that is a belt I made. That cardboard belt there from the backyard thing. It is almost as good as the old GCW belt. I made that when I was 14. You can't really read it, but it says the Hardcore Champion of the Universe. It's made out of a banana box and duct tape and caution tape, and I've had it in a box somewhere, and I was like setting up. This is my little like Twitch nook in my room, and I was just like, oh, I should hang up some stuff. Like, I have my old wrestling posters here and here. Then I have this towel that someone in Japan gave me as a gift. I have a picture of Super Cop Dick Justice movie Part 1. And my picture of Gene Money, who is the man, wrestler out of the UK. Big fan of his. You guys should check him out. Ooh, someone followed. Yeah. I don't know why this thing is making everybody. Let me go check the settings on that, guys. Sorry, I don't know why it's moderating so hard. Let's take a look. We'll do this live right now. What do I care? You know? What do I care? Okay. I will do all of this. Links, no, that's fine. It's fine. Look, guys, I'm fixing it as we speak. I'm fixing it. There we go. We should be good. That shouldn't happen no more. Awesome. Your yard stories on the Jesse and Andy podcast were amazing. Man, I'll tell you what. I really missed Jesse and Andy Kicking Ass podcast. It was one of my favorite podcasts. I listen to it religiously every week, and I'm super bummed that it's not around anymore, to be honest. I really would. I mean, I understand they're busy in AEW and things, and they probably aren't doing it, but that legit one of my favorite podcasts, and 2 of my favorite people on the planet, like Jesse and Andy, rule. RSP, love your stuff in GCW. Huge fan of yours, and love the stuff you did with Nick Gage. Thank you, Voodoo King. I appreciate it. I really do, man. I really do. Oh, thanks for the follow, too. Seriously. Okay. How long have we been going here? Probably for pretty good. All right. Okay. Nice. Nice. So there's 2 more matches we can watch. I think we'll save the 6-man for the main event, so to speak. So the next one is with my boy Marion Fontaine from. Oh yeah, get that follow. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate the follows, guys. You have no idea. So the next match is me and Fontaine. Oh, another one. You guys just keep hitting me with these follows. Me and Fontaine at Mega Championship Wrestling in Elyria, Ohio, is where we both trained at. And I might have to edit that because there's too many follows. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So this is where we trained at. And subscription. I like those. Keep getting interrupted. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so me and Marion Fontaine, MCW Mega Championship Wrestling from 2012. Thank you for the follow, guys. There was one of our backyard friends was in the crowd. His name was Rick Bodie. So if we're doing like weird moves and stuff, is because we were trying to like make him laugh. So that's why. Just so everybody knows. So let's go to myself versus Marion Fontaine. Oh, also, if you're thinking like there's this weird like bells ringing in the middle of the match, it's because he just started doing this new gimmick where he was doing like a boxing gimmick, and there was like rounds. So it's kind of confusing, and the crowd kind of didn't get it, but we were just doing it for ourselves and no one else, to be honest with you. So here it is, me and Marion Fontaine. Look at this sweet hard cam, huh? Love this music. Dude, you're a heat man. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks! Appreciate it. I recently watched Cage of Death 19 on the High Spot Network with you, Gacy, and Strickland, and I forgot the violence and brutality was that match I enjoyed. Yeah, I think that Cage of Death 19 really gets kind of gets under the radar, really, to be honest with you. Like, I thought that was like a really good match. Like, Shane Strickland did. He went in so hard. Like, it's crazy how hard he went in. Like, the man was just being a maniac. And you wouldn't expect that from him because he's not really a deathmatch guy, you know? So, you never expect guys like that. What song did I come out to? I came out to Jackal! I don't remember that. Oh, shout out to my boy Chris Hammer, dude. I came out to Jackal. That's super funny. I forgot about that. I haven't seen these matches in a while. I love this song, though. What was I even saying? I got so confused. Oh, that Cage Death match. Yeah, that match is great. I can't believe how good everybody did. And like I said, Strickland went so crazy in that match. Like, it's unbelievable what he did, really. Like, his back was so torn up from that. Like, I remember after that, Pedro hitting that weird voice. After that, we went to my hotel, because I had a hotel room, and he didn't have anywhere to go, because I think he had a flight, like, pretty much right after the show. And so, he was in my hotel, like, we were, like, our girlfriends were picking glass out of our backs, like, because we were so messed up. That bump off the top of the cage was super rough. Hella rough, actually. Like, it hurt so bad. This is I guess this would kind of be the prelude to old wrestling, because when Fontaine started doing this gimmick, he started doing the gimmick before he started running the old wrestling shows. So this is kind of like the prelude to it, which is cool. If you haven't checked out old wrestling, please do. All of their it's Confederate currency. I didn't even ask Pedro to do that. I think he just did it. Oh man, I love like smaller indie shows where you can just kind of mess around. What's up, Lee? How are you, dude? In the time that you've been in GCW, especially you being the champion. Oh, thanks, Voodoo King. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Like, I'm trying to work hard at GCW. and make things cool for everybody. So I appreciate it. I really do. So me and Fontaine have known each other since 2001, and so this is like one of my best friends in and out of the business, and every time I get to wrestle him, it's great, and every time I wrestle him, we do the same moves, so like it's super funny. My day is going great, man. Testing out some new software and stuff for this, and like trying to just do something cooler with the stream. How have your experiences at ICW in Scotland been so far? Have you forgave the table from the Krieger match? ICW rules. I love ICW. Every time I'm... Ooh, thank you for the subscription, Lee. I appreciate it, man. Every time I've been to ICW and every time I've been to Scotland, it's been great. I love Scotland. Like, every time I'm in the UK, like, Dallas has told me, like, anytime you're in the UK, just hit me up. Like, we'll try to get you on a show. So, I love it. ICW is amazing, and I like Scotland. Glasgow's great. Like I had a pizza crunch last time I was there. It was super good. Like one of the fattest things of all time. Super into it. In the time that you've been in GCW, have you ever got the NWO heat, trash being thrown at you, or even batteries thrown at you? Yeah, at the Run Rickey Run, everybody was throwing trash at us. It was crazy. I loved your matches in TNT's DOA. Thank you, Profound Bike. Yes, they just streamed that on Facebook today. I was kind of watching a little bit of it. Yeah, that was a great tournament. It was fun. They're supposed to do another one or something with CZW or something, or GCW. But obviously everything's getting canceled right now, so. Look at Fontaine. Oh. What a jerk. Oh, I love Fontaine. He's the best. We're super underrated wrestler and one of the most hilarious people on the planet. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, everything that's cool and fun that happens in old wrestling, it's because of him. Yo, that pizza crunch, like, guys, if you don't know what pizza crunch is in Scotland, I don't know if it's just a Glasgow thing or if it's a Scotland thing, but they just take like a frozen pizza, like a shitty Tostino's frozen pizza. They put it in fucking batter and then they just deep fry it. It is so good, and it is the fattest thing of all time, but it is delicious. Along with Sick Nick Mondo, you have been a personal favorite of mine, and in my opinion, very underrated. Thanks. Appreciate it. Sick Nick Mondo rules. Big fan. Look at this. Look at this headlock, guys. This is a solid headlock. This is a solid-ass headlock. So Mega Championship Wrestling is where I started training, and in 2002, and they have been running shows since like 1999 or something like that, and they still run shows to this day. It's pretty impressive, man. Like for an indie to be around that long, super impressive actually. I know you briefly mentioned it before, but could you elaborate a bit more on your time with Steve Austin on the podcast? Seems so chill, and I love the research you properly prior to your appearance. Dude, Austin was the man. Like, he's so cool. Like, he's such a down-to-earth guy who just, like, loves wrestling. Like, he bought the house next to his house and turned it into a podcast studio, and it's where that Broken Skull sessions and stuff are filmed. This is a great spot. Hang on, I remember this. I just drop him. So he's like super cool, and like I just like he texted me, gave me his address. I walked up, front door's wide open. He's sitting on a laptop, and he's like, "Ricky Shane, what's up?" And it was just like came into his house and started talking to me like I'd known him for years, man. Just asking me about the business, asking me like all sorts of questions. We started podcasting. He started over the podcast about 3 times. I don't know why. He was telling me he was just like feeling off that day, and we just talked. We did the podcast. He did his research. He watched a bunch of my matches, which was cool. And then after we got done talking, we talked for probably another hour and a half after the podcast, just asking me about what's going on the indies, this, that, and the other thing. And like, just asking me if any companies have had any interest in me about signing me and things like that. And like asked who they were and like all sorts of stuff. Like before I left, he was like, "Hey, you have my number. If you're in LA, hit me up. I will do another podcast." He's like, "You ever need any help? Just shoot me a text, and I'll try to help you as much as I can." Super cool, dude. super cool dude. And it's pretty fucking awesome when you walk up to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, me and Justin, or me and Fontaine are idiots. It's pretty cool when you walk up to Stone Cold Steve Austin and he just says, "You're a hell of a worker, kid." And he kept saying it over and over and over again. Ooh, that back elbow to the knee was cool. I gotta start doing that again. You know, he's like the greatest wrestler of all time, and he's telling me how good I was. And, like, you know, everybody has, like, self-conscious issues and thinks they're not good and stuff like that. So, like, it's pretty rad when one of the greatest wrestlers of all time tells you you're a good wrestler. It makes you, makes you feel good. Which it totally did. Like, I was 100% stoked about that. Like, how could you not be? It's fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that. Tied him up in the suspenders. I'm a genius. Ooh, Cloverleaf, man. I like watching my old matches because, like, you forget about all the stuff he used to do. And the Cloverleaf is definitely one of them that I forgot I used to do. That I should start doing again. I loved him saying that because it was so true. Like, that means he really researched you because he could easily have not just been like, oh, you do death matches. But he paid attention to your work. Yeah, he did. You know what? Even the death matches, he was like, he watched and he was like, oh, you guys are crazy. Oh, this is the spot that me and Fontaine always do. Which is, if you know your history, is a spot that Rey Mysterio and Juventud Guerrero do in Ready to Rumble. That's where we got that spot. And me and Fontaine, since 2002, every time we wrestle, if you watch any of matches where me and him are in the same match, we do that duck, head scissors spot. Every time. Back to Austin. So he said, like, oh yeah, you do death matches, you're crazy. But not even that. He was just like, he was like, I can tell that you're a good worker through those death matches. And he was just telling me how good I bleed, which was just really funny. He just kept saying, like, you got a hell of a color. You get some color. Oh, what did he call a blade? He called it something weird. What was it? Oh, a hatchet. He's like, where do you keep your hatchet? And I was like, oh, and I told him what I do and stuff. And he was like, oh, okay. I never heard anybody call it a hatchet before. It was really funny. Well, stump puller, these hurt. Don't ever let anybody put you in a stump puller, guys. It's not fun. Oh, look at my sick WrestleMania 3D cup I got in New Orleans. Yeah, gig, blade. I've heard gigger. But hatchet was a new one to me. Would you ever consider working for NXT in the distant future, wrestling the likes of Pete Dunne, Aleister Black? I mean, obviously. Come on. I'm not going to say no to an NXT contract. I have a lot of friends there. That would be rad. What is this? Ooh, look at us getting fancy. Sweep. Nice. What's it? I'm so slow. Sweep. Oh, Tony Modic getting in on the action. All right, that was a great spot. You remember Rigger's worst ring ever at MWF? Yes, that was a terrible ring. I hated that ring. How was it working in Japan? I remember seeing the movie clip of the four-way the other day with you, Havoc, Parker, and the other guy. The other guy? Masashi Takeda? You better recognize, brother. I put a little respect on his name. One of the greatest deathmatch wrestlers of all time, and one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's fucking awesome. Japan is wonderful. I love Japan. Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me I have to do something for BJW later. I'll do that when I'm done here. It's okay. It's okay, but Takeda rules. Ooh, backdrop kick? Yeah. Boom! Love that move. Yeah, Japan's rad, dude. Everybody's so nice there. Like, what is this? Oh, pile bomb. Man, I keep forgetting all these moves. I gotta start wrestling like I did in 2012. But yeah, Japan's great. Like, they're so nice. The fans are so respectful and, like, so generous. And, like, they bring you gifts and things. And, like, they buy so much merch. Like, it's really overwhelming how, like, cool they are to you. And, like, I love it. seeing you go one-on-one with the likes of Gargano or even Reddick Strong would be very awesome. I have wrestled Johnny Gargano many times, so you might be able to check that out on YouTube somewhere, I'm sure, if you look it up. I'm surprised how big deathmatch wrestling is in Japan. Dude, you and me both. I was on a show at Corkin Hall on like a Sunday at like 11 a.m. 1,500 people there. Old ladies, women, children, every age group, like... ridiculous. Oh, backyard kids, watch this. There's a hay spot coming. Boom. You know. If you know, you know. But yeah, Japan's wonderful, and the fans are so cool, and I really hope I get to go back someday. What's my dream match? Masato Tanaka, for sure. Always loved your big boost chest stomp move. Oh, yeah, dude. I stopped doing that because people don't know how to take it. It's really... I don't know why, but most people just don't know how to take it correctly, and it's really annoying. Dude, me and Fontaine are going in. Over 10 minutes? You never see me do that anymore. Too old for that. I can't believe this was 8 years ago. What a ridiculous top rope splash. Oh my god, I absolutely love Marion Fontaine. That was super funny. Oh, Lee, hit me. I have a question about Backyard Fest 10. I was there live and watched the footage back many times. You might not even remember. You took my battleship out of the top rope on the chairs. Did you gig I did not gig. I hit my eyebrow on the edge of the chair as I went down, and it split my eye open. Did not gig. I should have had stitches. That's a big scar on my eyebrow from that, actually. No, I didn't gig. Because it's literally in my eyebrow. I would never gig my eyebrow. Okay. I remember this now. So that was the backyard kid that was in the crowd. That was his finisher. It was called the Kryptonite Crunch. So that's why I ended the match. Or it was called the Corporate Crunch. And that's why I ended the match with a Kryptonite Crunch. Because our friend was in the crowd. Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah. So me and old Marion Fontaine, guys. That's a fun match. I don't remember that one. It's been a while since I watched that. Worst injury you have gotten in a death match? Probably when I split the back of my head open at TOD 18. I had a huge gash in the back of my head, and I had to have 4 staples. Whatever happened to Hyper Pro? Just stop running shows, man. Who knows? It was over 10 years ago now. I don't know. 9 years ago. Don't know. Just stop running shows. I have no idea. It was kind of weird how it all ended, but wrestling comes and goes. Things like that. It's never ideal when stuff like that happens. I can tell you that much. Love their stuff, and of course, yeah. I mean, when you got Damon making the music videos, you can't go wrong. The man's making Taco Bell commercials or whatever now. Fucking commercials playing on WrestleMania. Maniac. Mikey, what now? What's up, dude? How are you? So yeah, that was me and Marion Fontaine. One of my good friends. Love that man. Love that man to death. If you don't know about Old Wrestling, you should definitely go check it out. Old Wrestling Rules. One of my favorite places to wrestle ever. Oh, wow. When you were doing the stolen belt angle and generating the Chic in Detroit type heat, where the fans really wanted to get a piece of you, was it scary? Do you ever feel that some of the fans might get too carried away? No. I'm not really afraid of the fans. I am 6'4" and over 300 pounds. Unless some of these fans are just straight up bad motherfuckers, they're not going to do anything. And most of the time, fans are scared. and they're not going to actually attack anybody. And if they do, I will just fucking knock them out. So, not to try to sound like a badass, but I'm huge. Like, nobody's going to do anything. Like, some people have gone to, like, pushing me and touching me, and I've, like, pushed them back, and they back down immediately. People are afraid of confrontation. So, in that situation, like, I'm ready for fights. I'm, like, ready for people to fight me. So, like, bring it on. I'm not worried about it. Been over here a long time no see. Think it's been since New Orleans. Well, New Orleans rules. I had a good time in New Orleans. What was Justin's yard name? Hit my head too many times. Tommy Carolina was Justin's yard name. He rules. If you don't know about... Yeah, no problem, Del James. I appreciate it. I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, Tommy Carolina was his name. And, yeah, so check out Old Wrestling. So you can see some Old Wrestling flyers right there. They're awesome. Always do. Just the amount of detail that he puts into stuff is ridiculous. And the shows have like 6-year-long storylines that get played out. It's crazy, man. Like, Old Wrestling rules, and I think it doesn't get enough attention that because it really should, because it's just hella cool. Like, it rules, and like I want everybody to watch it. So if you haven't, go sign up for IWTV. And there's a million promo codes out there. I don't have one myself, but there's a Alpha One, Beyond. I think Puff has one. Like, everybody's got a fucking code for that thing. So go sign up for 20 free days and check out some Old Wrestling. Because indie wrestling rules. All right, I'm gonna run an ad. So I'm pretty sure subscribers will be able to still chat. But I'm going to run this ad. I will be back in 60 seconds, guys. Word. Wait. Oh. Back in 2018, I went to a show down there live. There was a spot where the heel wrestler did the suckage chant, and the guy behind me got very offended and wanted to kick his ass. Wanted to kick his ass over suck it? That's weird. I mean, who knows? I'm subbed and still get the ad. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how the ads work then. I thought subs didn't have them, but if anybody can hear me talk right now, let me know. Yeah, see, okay, Lee. I was gonna say I thought that people who sub don't have the ads. So ad's almost over anyways. Yeah. Alright, ad's over. Thanks for watching that, guys. I appreciate it. It helps me out. Get some little coin in my pocket, which I definitely need. Yeah, hit him with them Ricochet page emojis, dog. Bow, 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 bow. I did that myself. That's my own Photoshop there. Looks alright. Just took a picture of my head. I'm teaching myself Photoshop. It's way harder than I remember. But also, it's so much easier to just like YouTube. If you don't know how to do something, you just look it up on YouTube and it's like, oh, here it is. So I'm teaching myself Photoshop and relearning Premiere. And Lee, you're an editor. I don't know if you use Premiere or Vegas or Final Cut or whatever you're using nowadays. But I had to edit a match that I'm going to play on a stream in a little bit. And I was like, because back in the day, you had to like sync up the sound like yourself and like then cut the matches together, unless there was a way to do this, and I just didn't know because I was stupid. So I Googled it. I was like, oh, I'm going to YouTube to see if there's a way to like sync up these angles so it's easy. You literally just click like 3 times. It syncs it up, and then you hit play, and then you could just click what angle you want, and it cuts it for you. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I can't even believe it. It was awesome. After the commercial, the screen is now black. Is anybody else having that problem? Maybe refresh? I'm not sure. Can you hear me? I do plan on getting the Ricky Shane Page t-shirt or even a 440 shirt. Pup Chase, what's up? Okay, if you want merch, I will put a thing in the boom. Oh, why do I keep doing that? merch. Bang. That takes you to my pro wrestling tees. And if you want the 440 shirt, bang, there's a link for that too. So please go buy some merch, guys. It's 10 minutes, then work is over. Listen, work sucks. I know. Yes, I'm quoting Blink 182. But, you know, it's Friday, dog. Let's do this. Let's get ready for the weekend. Not that there's anything to do, but it's Friday. At least be happy about that. Has anyone made you a good deathmatch tribute? I've been thinking about the one during the free time. No, actually, they haven't. And if you want to hit me up, we'll talk, because I would love to have one. And I have a song in mind and everything for deathmatch and regular wrestling. And I want to, like, Ethan Page just made one of all his stuff in Japan. And I really like that idea. And I was like, oh, I should, like, make a music video of, like, all my stuff in Japan. So, like, I signed up. I have to find out how to, like, rip stuff off of streaming services, because I signed up for the BJW streaming service so I could get the stuff off of there and do a little thing of me in Japan. But yeah, no one's really done any. There's like a couple clips and clip shows like on YouTube, but no music videos. I really feel like people don't make music videos anymore, man. Like, it's like a dying art, which is awful. Me and Alex found a way to get most things. If I have, no problem. I'll give you my login. Hit me up, Lee. Let's talk, because I would like to do that, because I know I can probably figure out how to make a music video, but, like, it's gonna take me forever, and I'm gonna get really frustrated and angry, and it's not gonna be as good as other people, because I'm not that good at editing. I never was, especially now that I'm, like, trying to play catch up and, like, learn how to do stuff. So we'll definitely do that, because music videos rule, and I think right now a lot of people want to watch stuff because there's not a lot going on, you know. And I think music videos are a good way to get people, you know, just excited and watching stuff. You know, you heard. I haven't made an MV in a while. Last one was probably the CZW Ultraviolent at its best. Dude, I love music videos. Everybody needs to make music videos. I think they should make a comeback. That's what got me into wrestling, man. You know what's funny too? Like, I think a lot of the thing is, like, people don't want to click off of whatever app they're in. So, like, you gotta make videos. Like, it's Twitter, you gotta make it 2 minutes and 19 seconds or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Because, like, people don't want to click over to YouTube, as stupid as that sounds, but they really don't. So, like, when I was making all those promos for GCW, I was making sure that they were long enough to just be on Twitter, and then everything else, every other platform, it would work as well. Sucks that you have to limit music videos to that little, but people's attention spans are so short nowadays. Like, it's you know, it's just what you got to deal with. That's all I do in my life now, video editing. I mean, listen, man, that's great. Obviously, you know, you took something that you were passionate about and made videos of it with wrestling, and then it turned into like a shoot job. I mean, same thing happened with Damon, you know. So I love the Matt Tremont Onita promo with Kesha playing in the background. Yo, Giancarlo, that's like the greatest music video that's ever made. If you haven't seen that, anybody in the chat, go look up Onita Tremont on YouTube, and Giancarlo, who now works for the WWE, making music videos, made that video, and it's the best hype video of all time. Like, it gets me so pumped. Definitely go check that out. It helps you give a single sample to see if they want more. Hard to watch everything in long form, just not enough time, too much content. Yeah, it sucks, man. It's just like, it's hard. There's so much going on right now that, like, it's hard for everybody to see everything. So, like, it's like, what can you do? I want to tease some of them and drop the YouTube link to watch in full, but people are lazy to click over. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I want to start beefing up my YouTube, so, like, maybe if there's, like, a short version and then, like, a long version for YouTube, or for, like, Instagram video and Facebook, you can still do whatever, however long you want. Twitter's the only one that for some reason is, like, shorter. Absolutely love the promos in GCW, especially the Deathmatch Robin Hood one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I put a lot of work into that. It was super fun. Oh, I've definitely watched it. It rules. Yeah, I think you should be able to post a link, Jobber. Go ahead. Like, if it, I turned off all the spam stuff, so like you should be able to. If you want to, just try. It should be able to work. Twitter also hates HD quality. Well, I mean, I get it. It takes up a lot of server space, and like, you know, everybody in the world has a Twitter, so like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, you can't have everything HD. So I get it, but whatever. Yeah, there's the link to that video. Jobber Radio just posted. Please go watch it. I think you missed this earlier. Was Supercard of the Backyard as good as it looked? I mean, maybe. I don't know, dude. That wasn't like 2005. That was like 15 years ago. I mean, I remember it being good. But you know what? I don't remember it as much as I remember other shows. So maybe I didn't have as much fun at that one for some reason. I don't remember. I'm sure it was awesome. Like, it was epic. Because that was that big cage match. I think it was a little stressful because, like, we had to make that cage, and like the show ran really long, and like it was dark out. Oh yeah, I German suplex Maynard into the cage. Yeah, I remember that. It was like getting dark out, so like it was like super hard to see, and like I think it was just a stressful show, but it was fun. I mean, all the old Backyard shows were great. I feel like every time I stream, it's gonna turn into like Backyard Wrestling talk, which I'm fine with. Believe me. All right, so we got one more match to watch, guys. Was that at HWF? Yeah, it was HWF. It was in Ohio here. Okay, so we got one more match to watch. It is a 6-man tag from HWA, the Heartland Wrestling Association, from 2012. So, if you guys remember when Ohio's for Killers first started, I think it started in CZW. So just a little backstory on this in case anybody wants to know. When the idea of Ohio's for Killers first came up, Jake Chris came to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to be in this with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course," because you know I'm friends with those guys. And they're like, "Oh, we want a guy to be like the deathmatch guy with us in CZW." So this was in like 2011, I think, when he brought this up to me. And I was like, yeah, of course. I've been wanting to get into CZW. This will be great. Right around that time, Sami Callihan got released from NXT, so he was obviously the obvious choice to put in that as well. So it kind of got put on the back burner that I was going to be in it. Then Sami came to me, Eric Ryan, and Bobby Beverly, and was like, "Hey, will you guys be like the northern chapter of Ohio's for Killers, like the Cleveland chapter, and we'll be like the southern chapter, the Dayton chapter of Ohio's for Killers?" And we were like, okay, like that sounds cool. Like, why not? And so this 6-man tag was I think it was from some memorial show or something. Again, I don't know if this match has ever seen the light of day. I have no idea. I don't even know how I got it, to be honest with you. I found it on this hard drive. So this was Ohio's for Killers versus Ohio's for Killers. And I think it was before we started the Nixon faction in AIW with myself, Eric, and Bobby. So this might have been the beginnings of that almost. Like, I'm not real sure. Again, this was 8 years ago. I have not seen this match since. So I have no idea if it's any good or not. But yeah, we'll watch it right now. So this was from HWA 2012. I don't even know the date. I have no idea. I think actually the next day I wrestled at CZW for the first time in like 2012 when I did like 2 matches in 2012. So yeah, let's watch this 6-man tag from 2012. Shout out to all my backyard kids. This is a song from an HCW Maryland music video. I believe it's Project 86, like One Armed Man or something it's called. I remember we didn't have theme music, and I was like scrolling through this guy's computer to pick theme music, and I just picked this, which is funny. Oh, they called us the Cleveland chapter of Ohio's for Killers. That's funny. HWA was cool, man. I don't think a lot of people know about HWA. It was like a developmental for WWE for years. And then after that, like, ownership changed hands a couple times and stuff like that. And I'm not sure if they run shows anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't, to be honest. So, yeah, HWA is pretty cool. There's a lot of history behind it. This was the beginning of everybody wearing a mask coming out to the ring, which is completely overdone now. They had a lot of belts. That was Les Thatcher. Yes, it was Les Thatcher. Les Thatcher owned it when it was like a developmental under WWE and stuff. That's who trained a lot of those guys. Just ordered the 440 t-shirt. Super stoked. This is my very first deathmatch t-shirt. Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, singlet Sammy. This was, like I said, this was right after he got released. Because I think he got released in 2011. Something like that. 2010, maybe. I don't really remember. Oh, IPW. He's the IPW champion. IPW was great, too. That was like a independent out of Indianapolis. That a lot of us worked for. Look at all these masks. Masks everywhere. Belts and masks. How many belts does fucking Jake have? Jesus. Guys, I don't remember this match at all. It might be awful. He was released in 2015 or 16? Really? That, or maybe it was before he got signed then. I thought it was way earlier than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe that was when he got signed. Maybe I'm just totally out of my mind. Pretty sure this match is from 2012, though. I'm almost positive. Is this Slipknot? Yeah, for sure. Look, we all look really young. Oh, I love that shirt. I think I still have it somewhere. It doesn't fit me anymore. It just says D's Nuts, and it's got like a volleyball on it, and it says 6 on the back. It's really funny. Yeah, get out of here, Sammy, with that weak stuff. Man, what? He was signed Impact Round 2016 and debuted for round. Oh, okay. So that's when he got released. All right. So maybe it was right before he got signed then when this all started coming up. I can't remember the timeline. Guys, I've been wrestling too long. Oh. Oh, man, that's very rare to see Jake Chris mess up. Wow. I'm very surprised because he is always on point. Jake Chris is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and nobody knows it. It's really, really sad because he's awesome. OVE started officially. Yeah, I'm sure I'm getting my timelines mixed up, guys. I'm sure I'm messing it up somehow. Ooh, look at that crossbody. Look at J.O. He's always doing the splits for some reason. He's always, like, going real wide in the legs. Someone else that's super underrated that I think is really good is Bobby Beverly. I wish he would gave wrestling more of a shot. I know he had a kid and stuff and things happen, but he's awesome. I know he's still wrestling at AIW sometimes in other places in Ohio, but he's great. One of my favorite people to hang out with, too. I haven't seen Bobby in a while. I would like to see that man. That was a weird little spine buster there. I don't know what that was. So this is this little 6-man scramble formula that everybody does nowadays. But this was in 2012, so this is before it was cool. Oh, like a Pele kick. How tall are those ropes? Guys look short as hell. I mean, none of those guys are really tall. I'm the tallest person by far in that match, but I'm pretty sure the old HWA ring is a, oh, fuck. That was gross. I'm pretty sure the old HWA ring is like a WCW ring, because they got, like, rings from WWE and stuff, because they were developmental or whatever. And they had, like, an old WCW ring. Oh, nice. So they might have been really tall for some reason. I don't know. This was before Eric Ryan was the crazy deathmatch wrestler, and he was just like a regular wrestler. No scars. Still didn't have any hair, but that wasn't his choice. Ooh, a little arm drag there, a little Alita. Ooh, that deep boy. Oh, Miss Cookie. Thank you for the subscription. That was a good arm drag, Lee. That was a really good arm drag. Eric's got good arm drags. Woo! Nice little Rana there. This match has been pretty good so far. I don't remember this match at all, guys. Like I said, I do not remember this. That was a good chop. Woo! Oof. Oh, Sammy is the most spittinest ass motherfucker I ever met, bro. He's always spitting. It's nasty. I think you and Ospreay would have a killer match. I do work good with guys like that. I think I could have a really good match with Ospreay. He would have to slow down a little bit because I am not that fast. But yeah, I think I could have a real good match with him. What is up with Sammy's hair back then? I know, right? He had that weird like emo swoop going on. He was even spitting back then, though. He's always spitting. Nasty motherfucker. Just spitting all the time. Everywhere. Can't handle that shit. I really hope you guys get in the ring soon. Me too, man. I mean, I'm enjoying the time off, but, you know, I do miss wrestling. There's so much going on in this match. It's so hard to follow. Uh-oh. Let's get that dive going. Why is it so dark you can't see shit? This is not a properly lit venue. He is a spitting ass motherfucker. You know that. Whoa! A little double dive boy there. Yeah, I don't know, man. People just don't know how to light stuff. It's a problem in indie wrestling. Oh, am I going to dive? No, please don't. My dive was terrible. Whoa! All three of us dove. Can't see it, though, because it's so dark. Probably a terrible dive. What does that mean? Someone's just saying, this is HWA. Take that shirt off, asshole. I don't know what that means. It's not like I had another company's shirt on. This guy's real mad that I was wearing a D's Nuts shirt, apparently. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's probably not going to be able to spit because of all this stuff. Good. I don't want him spitting on anything anyways. Fucking nasty. Maybe no one wears shirt that's HW. Look at this. Tower of Doom. Let's hit it. Tower of Doom. Gotta love it. Gotta love a good Tower of Doom. Yeah, maybe no one in the HWA wears a shirt. Maybe that's the rule there. I don't know. No one told me, so I do what I want. Bro, nah. He can't be spitting. It's nasty. Watched WWE for a long time, and I discovered indie wrestling around 2012, 2013. I fell in love with indie wrestling. Yeah, indie wrestling's great. Man, look at that sweet moonsault from Dave. Yeah, indie wrestling's great. I'm glad you found it. It rules. You know, you get to see a lot of up-and-coming guys, and, like, it's a little bit more intimate, you know? So, it's fun. Ooh, look at everybody hitting a strike, little super kick party. Would I fall? Definitely fell. Can't take me down. Keep coming. Too big for that. What? I take a tiger? Oh! I landed on my fucking head! Yikes! Fun fact, me and Zane versus random indie guy back in like 2018 the show, we were going to the match, and he says, we will hit the WrestleMania spot then. We're both like, what the fuck is a WrestleMania spot? He'd never seen a Tower of Doom until WrestleMania ladder match that year. Never even heard of TNA. That's really funny. I'm new to indie wrestling, fan of 2019, and I love it. You got a lot of catching up to do, but that's cool. Indie wrestling rules, man. Go sign up for independentwrestling.tv, and there's all sorts of stuff on there. You can, or go to the Smart Mark Video and buy some DVDs or whatever. It's super fun. I watched ECW as a kid, then WWE, long time break. ROH made me love wrestling, and then GCW. Yeah, ROH was great back in the day. Seems like it's on the come up now. I mean, Marty seems to be doing really good things there, so that's fun. What is going on? Ooh, backdrop kick. Man, that's like my favorite move I do. That's like the only move I know I invented. Like, for sure invented. Whoa! What the fuck happened there? That got real wonky. Man, this match is going hard right now. Woo! GCW title belt now is one of my top favorite belts of all time. The GCW RSP belt? Yeah, that belt rules. My boy Hyper on belts. My boy Steve. Killing it in the belt game. Have you seen anyone rip it off yet? I only ever seen you do the backdrop kick. Only Backyard Kids. Like, I think Zane Silver did it one time, and I think Andy did it, or Andy did like a backdrop into a European uppercut or something similar. But yeah, I've never seen anybody do it. I think the problem is that you have to be big and kind of fast, and I'm just enough of both. And ooh, was that it? Totally missed the finish. But yeah, I think I'm the right amount of big and fast to be able to do the kick. That match was pretty good. I don't remember it at all, but pretty good match. That was nice. Oh, I became a fan of CZW when I think Sozio was on top. Hate I missed the CZW days in its prime, but I've gone back and watched a lot. I mean, listen, man, CZW in its prime was cool because it was cool at the time, but if you go back and watch it, it's not that good. It's like kind of fucking bad, actually. But yeah, it's rough to watch some of it. But like, because I was a fan of it then, it's like a nostalgia thing for me, you know. Like, nostalgia is like as they say, is a hell of a drug. And yeah, CZW was cool back in the day. Oh, I prefer the indies. My husband got us front row tickets to the World for my birthday. Glad the show was able to happen since everything went crazy right after. Yeah, it's crazy, man. COVID will go away, and then Full Fro can start the world domination. Listen, we already started it. Let's do it. Does Jun Kasai still wrestle? He was awesome. Jun Kasai does still wrestle. He wrestles for Freedoms in Japan, and he was on a Big Japan show that I was on in November. He's very hurt and messed up because he's a maniac, but yeah, he still wrestles. I remember watching the Deathmatch Robin Hood promo and the part where the belt coming out of the treasure chest. I popped pretty hard. Thanks. That was kind of the point. I was pumped. I think he was on the GCW Japan shows. Yeah, Jun Kasai was on the GCW Japan shows. I'm pretty sure he got brought over to the States for GCW shows as well. Yeah, he's a maniac, man. I don't know if you've ever seen him in person, but he is cut up from the butt up. He is one giant scar. It is out of control. How bad is all the cuts from glass? Sometimes they're really bad, and sometimes they're nothing. Just it's fickle. They don't break like easily. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes like you'll get hit and it's nothing, and then sometimes you'll get hit and it's like really bad cut and you need stitches. You know, so it's like it just depends. It's weird. Have you ever got to stop at the Rusty Butt? Is that fucking Starbucks up in my chat right now? I hope so. I have not stopped at the Big Muskie Bucket. The Big Muskie Bucket is a thing in Ohio. It is the world's largest bucket. But really it's like a rusty, like a backhoe scoop. And yeah, it's the world's largest one. It's called the Big Muskie Bucket. So yeah. Bucks, you're the man. Miss you, buddy. So yeah, Starbucks is in the chat, boys. Jefferson Saint, if you don't know, for all of my backyard kids out there. Yeah, it's just a giant bucket. Literally, Google the Big Muskie Bucket. It's in Ohio. It is just like a giant bucket. Like it's not a bucket. It's like a thing that goes on like a crane that like scoops stuff out, but it's huge. It's massive. And it's just like a tourist stop in Ohio somewhere. It's like, you know, like the world's largest toaster, but there's like the world's largest bucket. Yeah, it's really weird. Really good that GCW trying to do stuff in the UK. I'm guessing the show in August won't happen because of this. Yeah, I'm sure this stuff in August isn't going to happen. So, hopefully it'll happen after that. I'm sure it will. Bucket. Oh, inside jokes are fun. But yeah. I gotta play some video games. Cool, Voodoo King. See you later, dog. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Something else along the lines of the chum bucket. Oh no, it's literally Google it. It's like super weird. Like I've never been there. Like we used to just pass it going down Southern Ohio for shows and stuff. And one time we were in the car with M Dog and we just kept saying bucket for some reason, and like we just kept going bucket. And it was really stupid. And if I say bucket to M-Dog to this day, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. We'll laugh. And that was in like 2010 or some shit when we did that. I think we were driving to like Minnesota or something. M-Dog is the best. Yeah, Matt's great. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. He's probably going nuts not being able to be on planes and go to different countries right now. It's like been his whole life. You know, it's just like done. But yeah, I haven't seen him in a long ass time. I'm trying to think the last time I saw him. Man, it's probably been over a year now that I can think about it. Shit. No, you know what? I saw him in the airport last fall because I was going to Japan and he was going somewhere else in the Cleveland airport, and we just happened to be there at the same time. And yeah, it was just like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, what's up? And then it was like, all right, I gotta get on my plane. And I saw him randomly, only for a few minutes in like the Cleveland airport. I forgot about that actually. That's funny. Yeah, M-Dog's the man. So yeah, that's all the matches I got to watch today, guys. So I mean, I don't know. I'll still hang out and chat if everybody's feeling it, you know. But I got some more matches that I'm gonna watch. Probably Monday. I think I'm gonna watch some matches from 2013 from when I first met Mark Andrews and Pete Dunne. There's a match of me and Eric Ryan against Pete Dunne and Mark Andrews from HKW, and then there's a match of me and Mark Andrews from MCW. Again, these are just matches that I have like had on a hard drive, and that I don't think are anywhere online. Like I have no idea where any of this stuff is. Try to show one of your old BOE matches or back your fister. Honestly, yeah, there's gonna be. I'm gonna do some backyard stuff, guys, for sure. Obviously, this is kind of what this is turning into at this point. I just have to one, find this stuff, because maybe someone has it. Like, again, this was before, media was readily available, so I don't even know where to. I think I have my Backyard Fest 10 match somewhere. So I'm definitely gonna watch some backyard stuff, but I need to be able to, like, I want to get some like old backyard stuff from 1999, like when I first started. But I need to like get a capture card that will record a VHS tape. So yeah. Oh Jesus, Lee with this huge thing. I remember Matt played a Stone Cold voicemail after Tough Enough that he missed a call from back in 2010 timeframe. Most random voicemail. Matt told me they legit cut so much stuff out of the Tough Enough stuff. He was like jumping through fire, falling off cabinets, trying to get. Yeah, he told me that too. He used to play all sorts of Stone Cold voicemails because he would just call them all the time. Like, Stone Cold's the best. He calls Greg all the time, with Greg Iron, and just talks to him. Just BS's. They call each other all the time. It's weird. Stone Cold is the epitome of a good brother. He just wants to talk wrestling with wrestlers, and I think he misses it because he had to retire probably earlier than he wanted to, and so he's bummed out. Let's be honest, Scott. What does that mean, Bucks? You think Scott has the stuff? Oh yeah, you're right. He probably does. Well, maybe I can get it from him. Maybe I can have him. Or there's probably just uploaded to the VCW site somewhere. Who knows? But yeah, I'll try to. I'll set up like a backyard day and we'll watch some backyard stuff. Maybe some music videos or something. Because I'm pretty sure I can stream my browser. I haven't messed with this stuff too much, so like I need to be figuring that out. But I will be getting my PlayStation soon, and so I'll be playing some games. I am not a gamer whatsoever, so you can just laugh at me losing at video games because I'm not good at it. Yeah, I think I have some stuff somewhere, Lee, like maybe on this hard drive. I don't know if they're full matches, but again, the other problem with all that media from back in the day is it's like the worst fucking quality of all time because you had to like make everything so small because there wasn't even YouTube when we were posting a lot of those videos. So like you had to put them on like mega upload or whatever the fuck it was called, so they had to be like 5 megabytes, and it's just like not good quality. So that's the other problem, is like finding good quality stuff of these. Yeah, exactly. 240p. Yeah, like it was like it's like impossible to find good stuff. Yeah, nobody knew about fucking video quality and compression back then. Like, you just were like, oh, what's the smallest thing I can get uploaded to a free server? Like, that's what you did because you didn't have enough money to buy server space. So like it was impossible to figure that out. So I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh shit. But yeah, I'll definitely play some backyard stuff. We'll get that going. Like I said, there's the Word Show 40p. That's probably better than a lot of stuff. Me and Marion Fontaine are gonna be working on a little project that we're gonna be doing this summer. That has to do with backyard wrestling. So I won't let the cat out of the bag just yet, but hopefully we'll be able to do it. But we'll see. Thanks for doing this. No, thank you for watching it. I will be doing this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the foreseeable future. Hopefully I get better at the streaming stuff and figure it out. I think I did all right tonight. How was it? Did everything look okay? Everything sounded okay? What was all that stuff? If you need submissions, I'll send some. Hell yeah! Get it up on YouTube or somewhere I can download it. And I'll definitely watch it. Anyone live near you in the Indie Road? Could you bring a guest on now and then? Yeah. So I don't want to bring guests on right now because I want to not break this like quarantine rules and stream it and be a dick. But eventually we'll do I think I'm going to do monthly 440 streams with all the guys in 440. Which will just be like in our little hideout. I don't know if you've seen the videos where like we have this like hideout in this basement with these pool table. So we're going to do 440 streams from there, like monthly ones. So Eric, Greg, Eddie Only, Atticus Coger will all be on them. I'm gonna do gaming, obviously, because I think Twitch is a big gaming thing. So I want to do as much. I liked playing video games when I was younger, so like I want to kind of get back into it. So this will get me playing games again. So I'm gonna do that. I'm thinking about doing a podcast, but filming it, but not. I don't think I'll live stream the podcast. I think I'll film the podcast, and then I'll debut it on the Twitch, like how I just played these matches. I'll debut it on the Twitch, and then it'll go up on YouTube and things after that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what this is gonna be, because I have no idea. But I'm on my way to being partnered with Twitch, so that's really cool. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. It's gonna be hard when wrestling comes back. I'm gonna have to change the schedule, but for now, it'll be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Probably around 8 o'clock, I would assume. It just depends on how my day is going at that point and what I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to try to do more things, like where we watch matches, or I might have a guest on. Yeah, I should have it sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'll get it. But yeah, we'll have guests, and like I said, I'll probably do that podcast thing. We'll do those full for streams. Like I got a ton of ideas, Like I said, that project me and Fontaine are doing in the summer, but that might be live streamed. We'll see. I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be rad. I think, at least. I'm excited about it. I'm pumped to get into the Twitch world, and it seems fun already. I mean, I like talking to all my friends, so if anything, I can just do that. And I know Ethan Page is wanting to do like co-streams, and like Sammy just started a Twitch, and like Mia Yim started, like Spud, like all these cool wrestlers have them, and like so I'm sure we'll all be doing cool stuff on here, trying to help each other out and things like that. It works when you pay attention to the chat, so you're doing that. Some people are just bad at it. Yeah, I like right now it's doable, I'm sure these people that have these huge followings can't really pay attention to the chat, but like I'm not playing games, so like I have to pay attention to the chat. Like at this point I'm just chatting and talking. We watched the matches today, which was fun. So I'm gonna try to do more of that. As long as it's stuff that isn't gonna get my account flagged or anything like that. But I know enough people. I'm sure I can get permission from people to be able to watch certain things and do stuff like that without getting in trouble. So that should be fun. But like I said, I'm having fun like figuring out the stuff. I set up a donation button. If you just like scroll down a little bit, you'll see it. I gotta finish the rest of the buttons I'm making. Again, I'm teaching myself Photoshop, so bear with me if they're not up to quality. But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of work. There's a lot that goes into this stuff, way more than I thought. Like I'm very surprised in like how intricate it really is, and how much stuff you can do. Like it's insane. It really is to me. But yeah, so far so good. I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah. What's the latest thing with your camera shipping they ordered? Nothing. I haven't heard yet. So basically it was like, oh, when it comes in, we'll send it to you. And I think they said like the first week of May it should be in. So, but honestly, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a little grainy over here and stuff like that, but like it's not too bad as long as I get it lit well. I think if I'm playing games and it's just in the corner, it's gonna be whatever. But yeah, I have like a nice shipping is so I bought a Logitech Brio, which is like a do you jump scare easily, bro? You have no idea how easily how jumpy I am. I used to work at a haunted house, and I knew where all the scares were in the haunted house, and the Travel Channel came randomly. If you guys know who Bert Kreischer is, he used to have a show on the Travel Channel called Bert the Conqueror. He came to the haunted house that we worked at, and they wanted some people to walk through the haunted house with him, and they called me in that day. I wasn't working. They called me in, and they were like, hey, will you come walk through the haunted house with this guy from the Travel Channel because you scare so easily? And I was like, yeah. So literally, it's me, one of my best friends, Barbie, and Bert Kreischer, walking through a haunted house, and it was on the Travel Channel. It's really funny. You have to play Outlast on the stream. Yeah. So I think, like I said, I think the bundle I have has The Last of Us, God of War, and maybe something else, Spider-Man, or like some other game I can't remember. But yeah, I've heard Last of Us is good. Yeah, Bert's the man. Bert was really nice. He was super cool that day. And I listened to all the comedy podcasts like Your Mom's House and Two Bears One Cave and Rogan and Tiger Belly and all that stuff. So meeting, like, later on, figuring out who he was, and then realizing that I was on the Travel Channel with him was really funny. So, but yeah, I'm sure you can find it online somewhere. It's like Bert the Conqueror, like haunted house or something. Outlast 1 or 2 are legit jump scare world dice. You use a camera for your light to see for the most of it. Oh, ugh. I'm so jumpy. I'm sure people will love to see me get scared shitless. My reputation as a deathmatch wrestler will be out the window very quickly. Whatever. Yeah, I honestly don't know any games, to be honest. Like, I'm completely game illiterate, so I'll probably just play the ones that I have that come with the PlayStation at first, just to get acclimated with games again, and then I'll branch out from there. I'm sure I'll get some fighting games like Mortal Kombat or something like that, because those are fun. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it. I don't want the channel to be just gaming, because I feel like there's plenty of just gaming stuff on there, and like I don't think people really are wanting to watch me game. Maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. Maybe that'll be the lane I stick with. But right now, I want to try to make it as diverse as possible. So that's the plan. Okay, so yeah, this was fun, guys. This is some random ass matches from a while ago, and I appreciate you guys coming in and watching it. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of what it is until I get everything, because again, everything's back ordered and fucking taking forever to ship. I did get my Elgato HD 60S capture card thing, so I have that. So I just need a PlayStation now, which should be soon. And I'll have to figure out how to hook all that stuff up. I'm sure it's not hard. It seems like it's like plug and play situation. So, and like I said, my mic's on the way. The camera, I don't know when that's gonna come in. Mic's on the way. PlayStation's on the way. What else did I order? Mic, camera. I ordered something else. Oh, the Elgato thing. So yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. So yeah, subscribe, follow, all that. Donate buttons down there. You know, all that stuff. If you guys feel like yeah, dude, YouTube's saving my life. For real. 100%. I think I'm going to throw up a lot of these streams that I do up on my YouTube after they're done. I want to try to build my YouTube up as well, because that's been slacking. I have never really done anything with the YouTube, so I'm going to try to do my best with everything. So yeah, appreciate it, guys. I'm going to hop off here. Thank you so much for chatting and coming in and watching. Lee, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the help, honestly. Thanks for watching these random ass matches with me. But yeah, it will send your viewers to somewhere else. Have a good night. Oh, you can host people if you wish in the future. I'm not sure if you know. Oh, I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out. But yeah, how do you do that? I have no idea. No clue. Anyways, I'm off of here. See you guys later. Thanks for everything. I appreciate you guys stopping by. For real. I will see you on Monday. Peace.